Hey everyone, welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. With me is Josh and Josh. What's up, man?
Hey Greg, what's
up,
going on? I'm here.
Said it like that.
Because you're high.
There's a weird thing going on where
Thunderstorm?
I can't read that
Nope.
background at all. Can you?
Nope.
Oh, let me change. Maybe I don't know the colors here. Do you know colors?
Nope. You need a hex converter.
Let's try a
4
here.
Zero black.
Oh, that did nothing.
That worked.
Are we
Does it want the hex address for color?
technical difficulties here, or
It's just the chat room.
I don't know. It came up and then it disappeared, but that's all right.
on with the show?
On with the show. Today we have a fantastic show. Earlier we drank a
Who's
little
here?
Budweiser.
Lots of guests lined up.
Yeah, we have a lot of guests in the waiting room. We'll see if we'll have time to get to any of them, but
Man, pretty rude
you
making
probably-
them come here and then not letting them talk.
you
It's
probably
kind of like the Tonight Show. When back in the day with Johnny Carson, how there would always be like that comedian that would never make
Yeah.
it on.
someone gets
Yeah.
bumped. Yeah, I mean it's weird. Does that still happen?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Because they're
Yeah.
more like tailored,
Yeah.
and, you know. But even Letterman, like, they instead of going through one segment, they'd be having such good conversation. They'd we'll have a third segment or a second segment, and then the comedian who's finally he's getting his chance on
Yeah.
national TV. He's like, son of a,
I don't even know if they have stand-up comedian sections.
I'm sure they
I
do.
haven't been awake for late night TV, and
Yeah.
I don't know how long.
Well, I heard an interesting thing.
Do tell.
What's the British guy that
James Corden?
James Corden.
Corden.
Corden?
Mhm.
Yeah, he was on Stern the other day, and he was talking about that. He goes, I know people don't watch this show.
My show.
He goes, no, people watch it
The
online.
clips, yeah.
He goes,
Uh-huh.
that's how they watch my show.
Yep.
So he goes, I don't bother. He gets all his guests out at one time, and then he just talks with them all together. He
Really?
doesn't have like separate things, and he figures he can have better clips and stuff from that interaction that they
conversations.
have
Interesting.
together.
Yeah, that's the only way that I'll watch anything that's on
Yeah.
those late shows.
I mean,
He's pretty funny, too.
all of them. Well, I know Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel. They're really good YouTube channels because they
Yeah.
they know, they're like, oh, this is a good segment. That's the only way I watch it too.
Yeah.
And
I like what's that other guy's name? The British guy who does that show. I think it's on HBO. It's like last week tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
the black guy.
No. He's
Oh, John Oliver.
John Oliver.
That
Yeah.
is hilarious. God,
Yeah.
he's
Man,
funny.
look at me knowing all the pop
You
culture.
do.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at you.
That show's great.
You can hit your Bing bell.
What?
The Bing bell.
Oh.
Don't
Put it away.
There
Gosh,
you go.
It's not that kind of show. We had the backdrop up earlier. You got excited about, but
Yeah,
that's gone now.
we're working on the backdrop.
I think you need to
It's a
change
little
it.
wrinkly bricks.
Wrinkly bricks.
Wrinkly and fuzzy bricks.
That's the wrinkly and dimply was the
You
other
know
one.
what we ought to just have behind us is like snow, like white noise type from a
Nothing?
TV.
Yeah, do it.
That
find,
way-
find
Oh,
it,
yeah.
find it and do it.
Because you couldn't tell.
Do it.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
No, I'm not messing with that right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
All right.
Most people listen.
You wanted to
Oh,
change
here
the
we go.
color
Now
on the
we
chat.
we get Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Oliver?
Jamie
Yeah.
Oliver.
It's
No.
John Oliver.
It's
John Oliver.
Who is that?
It's
Somebody on Twitch.
Someone-
Restream
Jamie
bot?
Oliver, isn't he a
Twitch.
cook? Like a celebrity chef?
I don't
It's
know.
John Oliver is
Yeah.
the late night
Yeah.
guy.
Anyway, so what do we have to talk about today?
The weather.
The weather. We do have a topic list, which I'm trying to pull
Your
up.
computer's pokey.
It is. You need to reboot that thing.
I know.
Or
It's
call a tech guy.
probably been years. So yesterday, my
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. What are you now?
33.
33 plus 10? No, 9.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm 42. It's all right. So yesterday we went to the zoo, and I had
Every 42-year-old does.
yeah. Well, we got to bring. Well, we've got one of the passes to go to the St. Louis Zoo.
You know it's free, right?
No, it is.
You pay that guy every time you go in, don't you?
No, he always takes my
He
money.
says, "Hey, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You want a season pass?
Yeah, right.
I'll save you."
He told you about it going up to $150 a visit, didn't he? So you
I
bought
go,
the pass.
But that sign says the zoo is free. Go ahead, enter.
No. Here's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Here's what. No, you can be a member of the zoo, and you'd get
to name a penguin.
You don't get to name a
Really?
penguin.
Oh.
You probably do. There's probably different levels. So anyway, where Molly works, she gets basically a half off discount from a zoo membership. Zoo membership's like $100.
Okay.
So we're paying 50 or so. You get free parking for the whole year. You get
You
to
can
get
park for free on the street.
yes, but have you ever tried to
Yeah,
park
it's the
in
only
that?
place I ever park.
Yeah, well,
'Cause
parking in the lot is much easier. You get passes for all the you get to ride the carousel. You get in the children's zoo. You get in the pet the stingrays.
Did you go in the children's zoo by yourself?
No, you go. Yeah, you take Millie with you.
Oh, okay. So you don't look
Yeah.
weird.
Oh.
That is. Never thought of that.
I mean, he said he went for his birthday. He didn't say he went with
That could be
Millie.
No, it went with
Family. Family.
Yeah, family. So it's a good time. I mean, for us, it's kind of worth it because you get discounts on all the food and drinks and stuff, and you get all the stuff that costs extra. You get free when they have their holiday event, like the Boo at the Zoo things. You get in for free and all that. So it's kind of nice.
So what's new at the St. Louis Zoo?
The newest thing this year.
Didn't they? The bear thing? The bear
Yeah,
exhibit?
I think that's still the newest thing, and I don't know if you've seen the
To
newer.
They redid
to
the
the
penguin
left.
thing, didn't they?
no,
Was that
that's-
part of the bear
that's still
thing?
the same.
It's been there for
Yeah.
On the left, like from the main entrance on the left, isn't that like the African exhibit or something? Where they have like the
Elephants
elephants and the
rivers.
rhinos and
That's
stuff.
been there a while.
That's been there a good while, yeah.
Yeah, but the bear thing, where the polar bear is, and the Missouri
Black bear.
black bears, it's they really have a nice setup for them now. Before it was kind of a lame setup. Now you're like right there. It's got like a glass in front of you.
yeah, okay.
So you can really get a good look at them diving in and playing with stuff. And I got to try the exclusive to the park, the Grizzly Ridge Kolsch Ale from Urban Chestnut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hmm.
Got the grizzly bear on it, Got some of that. They have great beer selection there, by the way.
Sounds like a good summer beer.
It is. I don't know if it. I say exclusive, but it says Zoo beer, St. Louis Zoo, all over the can.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you can only
Probably
get it there.
is.
But
That's
so,
cool.
Had a fun time there. Then it's almost been a tradition. We've gone to lunch for my birthday. Well, it's twice in a row, so now it's a tradition.
Now it is.
So went to Schlafly, got lunch there. Tried some uncaged ale beer, which is some
Oh, hippie.
Free range.
no, it's a beer that they donate some of the money to the Watering Bowl, which is a local dog boarding place. Not a boarding.
It's like a shelter,
Rescue.
right?
So the Watering Bowl is a place you can drop them off so they can play all day. And what do you call that?
Doggy
daycare.
daycare.
Doggy daycare. There you
Oh.
go. So we take our little one, Mo. We used to take in a Watering Bowl, but we go to the one closer to us every once in a while, and he has a blast. And
Is it free?
No. It
Well, then
costs
why
money.
is Schlafly giving him money?
I think it. They probably need. Still, because they're free, they probably need.
No, you said they're not free.
Yeah, they're not free, but still they need. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it goes towards.
Don't pressure him.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
I
pressure.
thought it was a charity.
Don't pressure me.
Well, happy birthday.
And we went to Twisted
there was
Ranch for dinner.
How was that?
So it
Uh-oh,
was.
here we go.
No. We had these barbecue. No, we had these barbecue, pulled pork barbecue nachos.
With ranch?
They had this barbecue ranch on top. Man,
barbecue ranch.
Those were so good. It's really good. They had I think, I didn't count, but they probably had about 40 different types of ranch.
Huh.
So there's no way you can try them all. You can get like a thing of French fries and 13 different varieties, like kind of a circle, and you spin it around and dip. And But my whole thing is, which 13 do you pick out of,
Sure.
So, but it was a good time. It was good. Have to go back and try. One of the ranches that I tried that I really liked was called Cheesy Bacon. It was a cheesy bacon ranch.
Kind of like the name.
There you go. And it was really good. But
They have spicy ranches?
yes,
Like a sriracha ranch?
they had, I'm pretty sure there was a sriracha. There was one called Jalapeno Popper Ranch. Yeah, can
I say something about jalapeno poppers?
let's hear it.
Schnook. So we've been on a kick this summer for jalapeno poppers at our house. Almost every time I've barbecued with my new grill,
Yeah.
we've gotten jalapeno poppers from Schnook's here in town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're wrapped in bacon, actually honey cured bacon. Holy goodness, they're good.
I make them myself all the time.
Well, that's nice.
They're easy to do.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my story.
If you ever want to do them,
No.
because it's $2 for a huge thing of jalapenos.
Yeah.
At Schnucks, just slice them in half, pull all the guts out, put in. I mix like cream cheese with cheddar cheese together, pop that, and wrap it with a slice of bacon.
How do you like shredded cheddar cheese?
shred it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But
Well, I'll just have you make some for us next time.
yeah, pretty easy to make. It's kind of
You wrap them in
hard.
bacon?
How difficult do you have with doing? You do bacon on the grill?
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of difficult because bacon doesn't grill like normal meats.
No.
So it's kind of a pain because you want to have that perfect crispiness, but
Yeah.
you can't get it because you got to
No.
flip it, and then if these don't have a toothpick in it, then they'll unroll, and then so they're good, but then you'll have some that'll be kind of not cooked
Yeah.
all the way, or not cooked how you want it.
Yeah. I don't have to have my bacon crispy.
I love crispy bacon. You like the limp bacon
Mhm.
better? Yeah.
I grilled some shrimp on the grill
That's good too.
yesterday, but I didn't. These were small ones, small shrimp.
That's what she said.
They fell through the grate.
No,
I
I
hate
had
that.
I had a like not a pan, but like what do you call it? It kind of looked like a screen door, but thicker.
Okay.
A sheet, I guess.
A
But
screen door.
I don't
on
know.
QVC.
No, but I was grilling, and you were trying to flip like 50 shrimp. You can't really do it. So I need to.
You need
Put them
need
on
one
a
of
skewer.
those.
Yeah, put them on a skewer.
But they're like little ones though. They're just the mini shrimp.
the big
we were
ones.
Popcorn
Well,
shrimp?
yeah, kind of because we were doing.
That's hard to do.
It was really hard to do because we were doing shrimp tacos, and we wanted them
Oh.
small.
Oh.
So what I was thinking is I need one of those things that you close it, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you can flip the whole thing over.
They're made for veggies.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
So-
done that before.
I have a grill pan that it's just has a bunch of holes all through it. It kind of is the size of, maybe a little bit bigger than a pie tin, but a lot stronger metal than that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got all these holes, so when you put it on the grill, the flame and everything can
Yeah.
get to it, but all your grease and oils and stuff just drain
Right.
out. And I do vegetables usually in that thing.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it works really well. But I
Vegetables
think,
take so damn long on the grill.
yeah.
They're good though. It's worth it.
That's
Yeah.
why I like using that thing. for that.
Zucchini's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are good.
Peppers and
Meh.
Onions.
Onions are good.
onions. Yeah.
There
We
you
should turn
go.
this into a cooking
Greg,
show.
have you? We need to do it outside one time, and I'll grill, man. We'll make some stuff.
If it ever stops raining, we'll have to do that.
Greg, have you been watching the new game shows revivals on broadcast
You
TV.
didn't watch last
You didn't
week's
watch-
episode?
Sorry, never mind.
But we can talk about it because I have, and ABC and Fox are kind of both have.
Which one is it that's doing the retro games like No Whammy, No Whammy?
Press Your Luck. That
Yeah.
was my favorite show as
Yeah,
a kid.
that's too.
And yeah, it's got that bonus round now.
Yeah,
So
I watched that Justin Timberlake one last night.
Yeah, that's
Spin the Wheel or whatever.
that kind of reminds me of The Wall,
Kinda.
except with a wheel,
Yeah.
because you could still minus money and stuff like that. I was telling him last week about a show on Netflix, a game show called Awake, where everyone's awake for 24 hours.
Ugh.
And they have to count all these quarters like during this 24-hour period, and they don't get a pen or pencil or anything but just in their head they have to figure out how much they counted. And I mean, this is like $30,000 worth
Oh my
of quarters
God.
that they're counting in a 24-hour period. And then they have to do all these different stunts, and so it's a pretty interesting show. I enjoyed it, but you can lose all your money.
Huh.
So, and Card Sharks too.
Oh,
That
I
was
haven't
on
seen.
there
Oh,
too.
yeah, I saw that the other night.
And Match Game's been on, but
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
been
that's
on too.
yeah. And
with
who?
Baldwin.
Yeah, but
Alec
yeah.
Baldwin.
Oh, yeah, the asshole.
Well, there you go. Tell us how you feel.
I did.
So yeah, that's good times. Good times for game show fans. Man, you're having a little conversation over there. You want to tell us?
no.
For
Yeah.
the,
Share the note
I-
with the class.
share-
not on
Read
the
the note for
podcast.
the class.
You don't want
Not
to talk
on the
about it?
podcast.
Is it dirty?
Oh,
No. it's not dirty.
show me what you. Tell me what you're wearing.
No, it's
Send me a
just a-
picture.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Not
That's
at
what
all
you're
like
do-
that.
That's what you're doing during the show.
No,
Was it
not at
Lori?
all.
Is that
No.
why you're rubbing his leg? Man, weird. Man. I heard.
What'd you hear?
I didn't hear anything.
I heard it through the grapevine.
What's this interesting news about a 2-story house?
Well, no, that was the thing. I had sent you guys the last week or
Yeah.
so. I was telling. So
You created a list.
So I was thinking in my head, for some reason, when I was going to bed one night, I
Things to
couldn't.
fall asleep to.
I couldn't sleep, and
Yeah.
it's dumb things pop in my head, and I woke up Molly while I go.
oh
I
my
go,
God,
"Molly,"
you didn't.
I go. I can't
Wanna
think of
do
a
it?
single. I can't think of a single TV show
She's like, not
Oh,
right now,
this
Greg.
thing.
that
yeah.
doesn't. We're on a sitcom that doesn't have a 2-story house. And she's like, "What? What? I was asleep." And she got pissed at me, which is
I would
pretty
too.
understandable.
Yeah.
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 Kicked your ass.
she's like, "Tell me in the morning." So yeah, I was thinking of it. I mean, all these sitcoms have 2-story houses. Why?
It is. Yeah, it is kind of weird, and they're all the same house too. If you look at it, you can definitely tell the house
Home
that's been
Improvement's a little
reused.
different.
Yeah, Home Improvement was different. Yeah.
Cosby Show, Full House. We had
Step by Step.
Step by Step.
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers was an
Oh,
apartment.
that was an apartment, right?
Were they 2-story? That wasn't.
Full House.
Family Matters.
What? Oh, we had some other ones.
We had a lot. The Simpsons, Family Guy.
Yeah, the ones we came up with that are a single story though was Breaking Bad was one.
Well, yeah, but that really didn't. It really didn't revolve around that house, right?
Kind of.
Kinda, but I mean,
That's where
they
he
eventually
started hiding
left
his
it.
money.
Yeah.
And King of the Hill.
King of the Hill is a ranch, yeah, big ranch.
Yeah.
Silver Spoons.
No, Silver Spoons
that
was a
a
2-story.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Rich. What's not Richie
Fresh
Rich.
Prince of Bel Air.
Bel Bear.
Bel Air.
Is
No,
that-
I thought of Alfonso Rivera because he's on Silver Spoons too.
Growing Pains.
All 2-story.
What was the other one on Must See Friday TV or whatever the hell it was called?
Must see TV.
Step by Step.
Yeah, you said that. But yeah, it's a lot, and it's weird.
Alf.
And they're still doing it today. What's the newer Tim Allen show? The
Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing.
Yeah, it is weird.
Reba, I know that show has a 2-story.
You're a big fan of Reba, aren't you?
Molly's a big fan. The show's a pretty good show, but I mean it's been off the air for years. But they play reruns all the time. Drew Carey. So there you go.
Man, that was a good show too. Drew Carey show was a great show.
It was good. Yeah.
Buzz Beer.
It was kind of innovative, or is that the right word? It was just different. At
It
the
was
time.
it was very different at the time.
Outdoor pool table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did a lot of like unique episodes where like an entire episode would be like a musical.
Yeah, those were
Or
stupid.
Or
an
the
entire-
April Fool's ones were didn't you have to point out? You had to find the things that are wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In each episode.
I think there was an entire episode that was backwards.
Seinfeld did that too.
Really?
Yeah. Because you go, what's you? And then, or no. She'd go, bless you. And then it'd say 10, 5 seconds earlier.
Yeah, but
Bless you.
that was like a sequence type thing, though, like where it said, like, basically this happened earlier.
Yeah, and
The
then
Drew
it
Carey
keep-
one, like, everything went backwards.
Oh.
Like, they actually performed the episode backwards.
Oh,
and I want to say they even spoke the words backwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's difficult. Huh. Crazy.
So did you research that? Why did you find out why?
I didn't find out why. Man, dang it.
What'd you drop?
Well, I was messing with a screw here and I unscrewed it and okay. Sorry. Man, do you want to do snack? It's I don't know if you guys will like it, but what are you gonna do?
Uh-oh. What is it?
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac.
It's a cereal. I don't have we'll just eat it dry.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna throw some out here. So
Just throwing it out there.
for summertime,
Some.
the captain brought cotton candy.
Oh, come on.
What a combination.
Cotton candy crunch.
Cotton candy crunch.
Crunchitize me with a captain. Oh, that must be
man.
some other thing. But I don't know when the last time you guys have eaten Captain Crunch.
Oh, it's been a while.
Captain Crunch is now it's Captain Crunch.
Captain, yeah.
Not Captain.
It's the one that usually cuts the roof
That's
of
what
your
I was
mouth.
just gonna say. I stay away from it for that reason. It has to,
Tiny razor blades.
yeah. It has to like remain in. You could pour milk on it and fully submerge it in milk, and leave it there
for 3 days.
Yeah, and then finally it's
You want to all take a whiff
I know
of
you
that?
shoved your
Take a
big
whiff
old
of
nose
this.
in there. I smell it from here.
take a whiff of that.
Smell like cotton
Oh,
candy?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if it disintegrates in your mouth like cotton candy.
Oh,
I bet not.
Yeah.
That
Blue and pink.
that looks very familiar
That
to
does.
me.
Yeah,
Well, it
I
looks
agree.
like the Crunch Berries,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah.
Well, unless
the
it's
official-
Christmas time where it's
That's the official cereal of the show, isn't it?
Man, I
Crunchberry?
just had a flashback. Wasn't there a peanut butter crunch?
there still is, and it's
Is it?
delicious.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh man, I probably haven't had it since I was like 11 years old.
I really don't taste.
I've had it a month ago.
I don't know that I taste cotton candy.
Yeah, it tastes really sugary and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all of Captain Crunch is.
So-
I mean,
So are all the other Captain Crunch flavors in this ball shaped?
no. Normally,
They're
so
barrel, aren't they?
yeah, it looks like a barrel. What that is are the stripes on the captain's.
No. So the peanut butter crunches are like that?
The
barrel.
peanut butter crunches are just the ball.
Oh, are they? I
Oh,
thought
okay.
they
They're
were
the brown
barrel.
balls.
That's what I'm. That's what I'm asking. The flavored crunch
So
The flavored
regular Captain Crunch.
is the
if you
stripes.
see on the side,
Yeah.
it's that little barrel with the
Okay.
3. It's like the thing on his sleeve, his stripes.
Okay.
And
Crunch berries are
Crunch Berries have those plus the red balls.
plus the
Red
plus
balls.
and the no blue balls.
Yeah, we have
unless
blue
they have
balls here.
different colors, maybe red, blue, and green. I guess. I don't know. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of Crunch Berries, but I love peanut butter crunch, and I always have to get Christmas Crunch every year, which is basically Crunch Berry cereal.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, it
Like
is a
lunch-
tradition.
Lunch on your birthday.
Like yeah. So what do you think of
I don't
the
taste.
cotton candy?
I don't taste.
I don't
cotton.
taste cotton candy one single bit.
I agree.
I
It's
don't know.
fine. It's a sugary cereal.
Yeah.
It's nothing more.
It's a rot your tea cereal.
Yep. Right up your alley, though, Greg.
I love rot your tea cereal. Those
Man, you know what I could go for right now? Some cinnamon toast crunch.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
We
That's-
always have that in our house.
Do you?
That's what my boys love.
It's
It's
probably
generic, though.
it would
Well,
be my
sure.
favorite. No, you can't get generic cinnamon toast crunch.
Wrong.
It's the same.
No,
It's
it's
great.
not. Nope.
I eat
You're
it
wrong.
from time to time, and it's just fine. And my boys eat it. Eli
Blind
will eat a
taste
bowl.
test. Here we come.
Eli will eat a bowl every single day. Now, I'll tell you what I
Tell
do
you
not like as what I love as the original. My favorite cereal
Fight
of
me.
all time is Golden Grams. And Golden Grams, the name brand, is great, but the generic is not so great.
Tastes like poop.
I see a blind taste test in our future.
I'm not saying that I couldn't tell the difference between the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and the generic brand,
because
but
it's better.
our boys that were raised on it, and that's what they eat. Lori buys that great big bag. It's not the healthiest food in the world.
It comes in
It's
a
like
dog
a 5
food
gallon bag,
size.
isn't it?
I've
Now,
kind of that's an argument I've
you know what I do
lost.
like, which tastes identical. The Fruity Pebbles generic. I think it's called like Dino Bites,
yeah.
and it
That
comes
stuff's not good
it
anyway.
comes in a bag, like trash bag size. I think it's the multi meal ones, but
Yeah.
man, it tastes exactly the same.
I never liked that cereal at all because it was so tiny, like little tiny
Fruity
flakes.
Pebbles.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fruity Pebbles is 1,000 times better. Cocoa Pebbles sucks. Cocoa Krispies rules.
No, I never.
There
liked
you go.
Any of the
Okay.
Pebbles stuff.
And there you go, cereal.
There's our
Yeah.
cereal segment.
Yep.
So, do you guys eat cereal very often?
No, try
Yeah.
not to ever.
Try not to. See,
Not
that's
even
why
grape
you're
nuts.
fit.
See, I took you
it's
for a grape
super-
nuts person.
No, it's so high in sugar.
Not grape nuts.
Well, grape nuts, yeah,
Just
probably not.
fiber. Makes you poop.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that.
No, me either.
It's delicious, though.
Grape nuts
Oh, yeah. I love grape nuts.
with a bunch of sugar on it.
No.
I love
no.
Golden Grams, like I said, but I could eat a whole box,
Sure.
like a whole box in one sitting.
There's
No,
no
it's-
shame there.
The Golden Grams s'mores treats
I don't think I've ever had that.
with the chocolate
Oh, you mean
marshmallow.
making 'em?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Those are good.
that sounds great.
Man. A game that I've been waiting for to come out is coming out Friday. Super Mario Maker 2. I am very excited.
I don't,
Is this
I
for
don't
the
get-
Super Nintendo or Nintendo
Switch.
64?
The Switch.
Oh.
I don't get this game. I
Nintendo
don't-
60.
Wow, that was an old man laugh. You're 42 and your laugh went straight to 80.
Yes, it's coming out. They're releasing it on the Super Nintendo. So anyone who wants it is gonna have to get out their RF adapters so they can plug it into a current TV.
Sorry, I'm just not hip with that. Caleb tells me that like he's always going over and man, what is that Mario game they play? Mario Smash Bros.
I've heard that's pretty cool.
God, him and his friends, that's all they do is play Smash Bros.
So what?
Brothers.
The funny thing is,
Bros.
you say you said Super Nintendo, but that's basically Super Mario Maker is Super Mario 1, Super Mario 3, Super Mario World, New Super Mario Brothers, and there's one other. So basically, you can make your own levels in any
Mhm.
of those.
That
But-
doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
So I have never made my own, but playing other people's levels is so much fun because it's like you know how after you beat Super Mario
Yeah,
or whatever, you know these levels.
Right.
Now you get kind of a better challenge, and they
So
have added like new things that you could add, and
So it's
It's-
kind of like Minecraft-esque, right? Where you're building your own thing and other people can
yeah,
play
but
it.
they're still the side-scrolling level,
Right.
and but
But
other people can play it.
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. I didn't know that.
So
This
Super Mario Maker 1 was on the Wii U and the DS.
Oh, I didn't realize it was on the DS.
And the Wii U didn't sell very well. That was the only game that they had really had that was really popular. And finally, and everyone was like, are they going to make a version for the Switch? But they finally said, hey, we're coming up with part 2. And so I'm excited. They added a few new features and stuff that should be fun. So
in reality, how much time do you spend
Oh,
playing
none.
games?
I don't get any time to play games.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just I don't know.
Okay. This segues great into the video that I shared on Facebook today. Did either of
I
you
did
watch
not.
that?
No, I don't. I usually don't watch what you post.
He doesn't have time to look at
Yeah, he's busy
Facebook
playing
either.
video games.
Yeah.
So Facebook or Nature's Valley,
the granola bar.
the granola bar
Okay.
company, shared a video. Let me see if I can pull it up here real quick on my phone. They interviewed. It would be like interviewing us and our parents about what they did for fun as a child, and then interviewing our kids, asking our kids what we did for fun as a child.
Oh, okay.
You get the concept here.
So like our kids have to describe what they think we
No,
did.
no, no,
we
no.
as-
What they do for fun now.
Oh, if they were adults? Like,
Nope. As a kid, what do you do for fun?
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can get the audio to play here.
So can we say what we? Do you want us to say what we did?
Watermelons, plantains.
So this lady's talking about a garden that she used to grow.
Sign, which was big enough for me to sit on, made a great toboggan. It was very slick and very fast.
I had a few fish in my basket, and I looked up on this.
So all these old people and people our age talked about playing outside, right?
Riding bikes.
Riding bikes, fishing, being in nature. So
Wonderful.
here's a kid today.
What do you like to do for fun?
Video games. Definitely. I like to go on my phone, text, send email.
My favorite thing to do in the
Send email.
world is definitely watching videos and playing video games. Those take up so much of my time.
Oh my gosh.
3 hours or 3 to 4 hours a day. Same. 5 hours straight.
Just last week, I watched 23 episodes of a TV series in less than 4 days.
I forget. I'm in the house. I have parents. I have a sister. I have a dog. I just think I'm in the video game. I completely get lost.
Oh jeez.
I would die if I don't have my tablet.
Whenever I feel upset, I'd play video games and I'd feel normal. It's really wonderful.
That was the one that got me the most. What? I mean, I understand that started changing with us. You know, video games came about when we were little.
Yeah, and
But this, I don't know.
It's scary.
This
Yeah.
really bothered me.
There's a lot of I listened to a podcast. It's called the Dad Edge podcast. I just found it this week actually. One of the guests they had
free
was
plug.
one of the guests they had. Oh no! The cool thing is this dude's from
sorry.
St. Louis too. This is a huge podcast. They
Yeah,
went
maybe we
around-
need to have him on the show.
That actually would be really awesome. But I mean, I think he's got a huge following.
So he can be on our show.
But,
we don't
uh,
discriminate.
He had like an expert of video, like, you know, of psychology and all that on there, and that's what the entire episode was about. And it was, man, it's just really disturbing, like the amount of time and hours that kids play.
Yeah.
And you know, he was pushing for, we have to really be like conscientious parents and not, which I know we've kind of discussed a little bit with you, Greg, and you know, some people
Screen time.
and how to reduce that. And you
How
know, it's
how
so,
do you reduce that? Besides unplugging the damn device, how do you reduce that?
And I'm in a situation now. My kids, here's what's going on this summer in my house. So we got the Google Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to be a nice dad, but also
Don't
have
be the
restrictions.
cool dad. I'll kick you
I'm,
in the nuts for being the
I'm
cool
not being
dad.
a cool dad. I'm trying to be nice and let them stay up later.
Okay.
Okay. So we extended the Wi-Fi to turn off at midnight.
Oh wow.
which is
Your
late.
kids are for
50
all of your kids?
Well, the 2 older ones have unlimited. They're over 18. So the 2
Okay.
older ones are over 18. The 2 younger ones, so 16 and 13. And, man, just yesterday, Landon, the 13-year-old, is like, why does the Wi-Fi have to turn off at midnight? And I'm like, we have had this conversation, and I couldn't even tell you how many times.
I haven't seen midnight in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be like a real jerk and go, and I told him this. I go, if you keep asking me, you're not gonna have Wi-Fi, period. So I'm trying to like find the right balance of like not completely remove it, but like put restrictions in.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Do you remove bedtime during the summer? Like a set, you're in bed by. We haven't.
Yeah. We didn't for a while. I think we just kind of maybe last year and this year.
Really?
We kind of.
And I understand having older kids. That's easier to do.
Well, Caleb is working now. He goes to bed at like 9 o'clock every night, between 9 and 9:30 because he gets up at 4.
Sure.
Lexi, she's always been really good at just being responsible with that sort of thing. But the 2 younger ones, like they will sit there and zone out playing. God dang, Eli plays this game. I don't even know what the hell it is now.
Phone or console?
Console on Xbox. It's like driving around cars and hitting.
Grand Theft Auto?
No. They're hitting a soccer ball. Man, what is it called? It's one of those downloadable games. He'll play it for hours and hours, like literally 5, 6 hours. And I'm like, get up. You're going outside. Now he plays baseball, which is fine. That's his outlet. Landon, on the other hand, it's like I got to always be finding things for him to do. Like I come home, like, okay, you're going to go mow grass with me, because I know you've sat here all day doing this. So I have to text him all day long going, what are you guys doing? Get out of the house. Go ride your bikes. Go, and I have to be the one being creative. They don't have that creative ability anymore like we did.
Right.
Yeah, I remember. Right. Oh, go ahead.
I remember being a kid and like my parents would say 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever it was, you're out the door. You don't come back inside till 2.
And
I gotta go pee.
Well, we peed in the woods.
The one thing that I'm finding is that I'm always trying to get my kids to be engaged with other kids.
Oh, dude!
But the other kids are doing the same damn thing. So it's like they have a hard time finding somebody to go ride bikes with.
Yeah.
To go, I don't know. Yeah, play baseball. Like go play catch. Go, man. I used to spend hours and hours out playing Indian ball. Well, probably.
Oh, that's
racist,
Native American ball.
Native American ball. But you'd have like 4 or 5 kids, and you'd had to like make up games essentially.
Oh yeah, I remember all sorts of games that we make up, and they're, and I remember riding bikes every day.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we still had NES.
Yeah.
We still played Nintendo, Atari.
But you didn't play it for 10 hours a day.
No, because Mom and Dad would go, no, come on, you're off that now. Go outside. And every parent was like that. Not just like my parent. No, every parent was the same way. If you spent the night at someone's house, you'd play,
Right. But I'll say, though, that now all these games, it's all interactive and they're all online and they can talk to each other. So, like, these video game developers are promoting it, saying that this is good for their communication skills and they're interacting with each other.
Yeah, never mind they can't look somebody in the eyeballs and shake a hand or
You're absolutely right.
do anything like that.
God, that drives me crazy with one of my sons. I'm not gonna. 2 of them really, where it's like
we only have 3.
Yeah, well, I don't want to call them out, but it's
3
like
of them.
I see that you can't. I haven't even looked at this screen or that camera the entire time because I'm looking at you guys the entire time I'm talking to you.
So how does that translate? You interview more people than I do, I think. I mean, I only interview people once in a great moon. But like job interviews, is it showing up in job interviews yet where people can't make eye contact?
Not for my level. I haven't seen any. Most of the people I interview are our age or
are they?
Older. So I haven't run across that yet for like the
it's coming.
20s.
I guarantee it. Well, I will say I did some interviews recently and it's coming.
Yeah. My son, he had to interview with my work to get a summer job, and it was a phone interview.
Sure.
So he didn't have to to look anybody in the eyes.
Or comb his hair.
It's like, gosh, those skills that they're losing because of that.
To have
And
a
that's-
conversation, to be able to have a conversation with someone
Yeah.
without, I don't know, man.
But I have to say that you start to lose those skills as an adult as well when you're doing a lot of, Facebook and Twitter.
Oh,
and,
yeah. I totally
you start
agree.
to lose it yourself as an adult, and it's not like we're out every day making friends and stuff like that, but it's just communication with other people.
And you and I are in a field where our coworkers the typical IT person is antisocial.
Yeah, introvert.
Has a very hard time having a conversation. You and I are very unique to the IT field, I think, because you can have a conversation with someone after you're used to them. I can as well. The majority of IT people are not people.
Yeah, I know that from my job now. Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
But are we making all of these kids antisocial
Right.
jackasses by doing this?
Mm-hmm. I know. It's going to be interesting what the world looks like 20 years from now.
Hell, man. So look at your youngest in Jackson. They're 13. 5 years. They start graduating high school. It's gonna be a real thing.
Yeah.
Because then you're talking college interviews, or if you're going straight to the workforce, job interviews. It's gonna be a real thing.
And they've grown up with it. I mean, Landon and Jackson, they probably don't even hardly remember the world without this stuff.
But
No.
I think there's still some of it in our generation with maybe not video games, but just watching a lot of TV. And
Sure.
stuff like that.
That's true. Yeah.
I think of
I
a
watched
Simpsons.
a crap ton of TV.
I did too, but I remember an episode of The Simpsons where all the kids were inside watching TV all the time, and Krusty the Clown got canceled, and they all, all of a sudden they walk outside and,
Yeah.
what's this? And, they're playing, and it was a whole new
Yeah,
thing.
so could this be the same argument as when we were little? TV will rot your brain.
It's possible.
Is this the same kind of argument? I really do think that social skills are being stunted in a major way by this. Whether or not that'll be a detriment 10 years from now, I don't know. Because everybody's going to be that awkward.
Right.
They're the whole pool of people they're going to pick from are all can't have a conversation, won't look you in the eye.
Man. It's funny. There's people in my personal life that I have not hardly had a single conversation with, but will send me texts.
Sure.
We'll talk. We'll comment on things. And it's like,
talking email.
why didn't you just tell that to me or say
Yeah.
that to me or have a conversation when you saw me as opposed to like go back and
Is it Lori?
no.
But she sleeps right next to me every night.
Yeah.
Doesn't say
She
anything.
texts me good night.
Yeah.
Kiss emoji.
Eggplant emoji.
That's sad. There's probably couples like that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And maybe that'll be the norm 20 years from now.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, that Nature Valley, and man, I don't know why in the world Nature Valley did it. But
Well, they're all about
Getting outside.
well, yeah,
and
I
eating your
guess.
granola bars.
Eating your granola bars while you're hiking.
One thing that I see a lot of now, and I know this is kind of like the cliche of that whole situation, that whole issue, is when people are at a table together, whether it be lunch or dinner
Yeah.
or whatever, and you see the couple on their phones, or you'll see at my work, we see a lot of these 20-somethings. They'll be around the lunch table, and everybody's on their phone. They're not even interacting with each other. They're all on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
I was out to lunch today where we were at a restaurant, and this whole group of like 4 or 5 girls, probably
Women.
early 20s,
Girls
women,
is sexist.
early 20s.
Females.
They were all sitting there at a restaurant, out to lunch, on their phones. Every single one of them.
That's
And
how they
it's-
place their order too, right?
Sure,
Who knows?
they're looking at Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I found that video very interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to look at that.
pray for the youth.
I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share that with my boys. That
yeah.
Yeah.
video.
So, you guys, either of you watched any new movies or anything?
No, we have not been to the movie. Jackson is super excited for the new Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah. And speaking of that, the Avengers going back to theaters. Endgame
It's
this
weird.
week.
Are they changing something in the ending?
So apparently they've added a new intro before from the I guess the Russo brothers.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're saying or whatever. And the original showing of it didn't have an end credit sequence. Now it's going to have an end credit sequence.
Oh,
which
okay.
Probably promote the new Spider-Man.
Sure.
Spider-Man.
Did I read
So-
somewhere that they're taking out some of the Captain Marvel scenes?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
And it's coming to digital July 30th.
Which is awesome.
I can't believe it's coming that quick.
Well, what was
It came out in April or March. March?
Captain Marvel came out digital 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
So, I mean, it kind of makes sense.
but it's going to have a lot of deleted scenes
Oh,
and
really?
features with it. A thing about Stan Lee.
I'll have to get that.
So interesting.
How much will it be digital, do you know?
Usually they start about $20. You could probably find discounts and stuff. So you want any of that?
Oh, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I watched that documentary on Netflix called Beyond the Curve.
What's it about?
This is about the flat earthers.
Oh.
I've been wanting to watch that.
It is.
Is this the one where you don't know at the end if it's pro flat Earth or anti flat
Oh,
Earth?
you could tell the whole time. It's kind of a wink. Kind of, yeah. These guys are a little off their rocker, but then they also kind of. It was interesting at one point because you see there's interviews with a lot of astrophysicists and people that work for NASA and
Well, sure, they're getting paid by the government.
that are obviously aware the Earth is round. They're
You say it is.
so it. I don't want to spoil. I think you guys should watch. I think you would enjoy it. It's pretty fascinating, some of these beliefs, and then when they try to test to see, well, this will prove that the world's flat, you know, and they try and test and stuff like that. But one part of it is interesting. Like this one guy from NASA, I think it was NASA or maybe MIT. He was talking about how he goes, a lot of people want to call these guys crazy, but it's hard to. He goes, these guys, their beliefs that this is a flat Earth or whatever, they're trying to have some scientific evidence or something. Somewhere they fell off the rail, and we need to bring them back. And by calling people like this crazy, we'll never get them back. And what happens is these people, they teach this to their kids, and they'll never believe science. And these are people that could grow up and be, scientists, could help cure cancer, could do this, and there's a lot of.
That's a stretch.
But well, you saw at a convention, there's one guy with kid who's 12 years old, and they're like, oh, when we were in school, the teacher said that the Earth moves at 1,000 miles per hour or whatever it is, and everyone said, no, it doesn't, and stuff like that. And it's just, it has you.
How large are these communities or these groups or whatever?
It's a pretty big group. The problem is the internet has allowed
Crazy to spread.
a lot of things like this, conspiracies and stuff like that. Of course, a lot of them.
Like that whole moon landing.
A lot of them have the same thing: the moon landings, the vaccines, the government. 9/11 was a fix-up and all that.
White flag.
They all have these conspiracies against the government.
No, false flag.
That we all know the government's probably up to shady stuff, and we've just been taken off the air. What happened? But
that's why we don't have any views or any listens. Hey, we got a comment there.
yeah,
I don't know what
that was about when we were talking about the Nintendo Wii U earlier.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, it's very interesting. I think you should watch it. I don't think it's that long,
That's what she said.
but so I found this. Going on to tech real quick. It's just a quick little thing. I found this app when checking out where people are listening to our podcast, and I found a big chunk is Bullhorn. I'm like, what the heck is Bullhorn? And I looked it up. It's an app that allows you to, subscribe to podcasts just like anything else, but to save from data costs. If you wanted to listen to Stuck in Beta, you could hit call and listen. So it'll call a number and play it back for you, so it doesn't use any of your data.
Wow.
I'm like, that's a pretty interesting
Yeah, it is.
idea because
Could you do that with music too?
Probably.
I mean, I know music's got copyright. But
Yeah, because music requires you to have a service. So, and I think that's a little different.
Okay.
Someone will figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never thought about that.
But I'm surprised there was that many, because it is a pretty big chunk of people listening using that app. And I don't know if they're all, because you could listen over Wi-Fi or whatever
Sure.
like normal, but yeah, you can.
If you're on the
also-
road.
Yeah, you can call and
I
listen to it
download
that
all
way.
my podcasts. I
That's
have
what
them
I
set
do
to
too.
Automatic download.
That's what I have too. But I guess if you're all of a sudden you see a new episode's available and you're like, oh crap, I don't want to have to download this, so or stream it.
That is really strange.
So yeah, for all those out there that have low data plans, check out the Bullhorn app.
And thanks for listening.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's about it, unless you guys have any objection.
Nope.
Overruled. Sustained? Yeah, that's what you say, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, that is our show, and now I got to flip to our goodbye. Do we have a goodbye thing? No, we don't. Oh, don't forget, subscribe to Stuck in Beta podcast. You can go on iTunes or any Spotify. Bullhorn, apparently. You can search for us on there.
Shout out.
StuckInBetaPodcast.com. Also donate on our website. Pate just donated another $10.
Thanks, Pate.
So thank you, Pate.
Oh, we need to have him on next month sometime.
You missed the McDonald's we had.
Yeah,
last
I
week.
saw.
Yeah.
I had the chicken one.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
You should try the burger one. We thought that one was the best.
Yep.
And the McFlurry was pretty good too.
Was it? That looks good.
Mhm.
Yeah. The crunchy pieces are pretty hard. They're kind of like almost like toffee. They're kind of
Yeah.
hard like that, but it's still really good. So there you go. We will see you next week. See ya.